Now, let me also take this occasion to inform you that we have reliable information that the Rizal Funeral Homes has been sold to a third party because uh, of the fear of the present owners that they could be implicated in this case. The Dacera family believes that the organs, the enlarged heart, and the bladder containing certain fluids, which were uncovered by the NBI in General Santos City, the family believes that that does not belong to Christine Dacera. Bakit ba nga magkaroon ng enlarged heart ang isang 23-year-old who has qualified to become a flight stewardess of the Philippine Airlines? Ang PAL is very strict about the health requirements for flight stewardesses. So that the family believes this enlarged heart does not belong to Christine. Neither is there a bladder that contains medicine for maintenance ng isang person afflicted with a heart disease. Alam mo yung pag may high blood pressure ka or may heart disease ka, you have to take maintenance medicine. And apparently, that bladder contains maintenance medicine. And if that is true, that does not belong to a 23-year-old flight stewardess of the Philippine Airlines. Christine Dacera was in perfect health and could not have these organs inside her body. That's why the Serra family really strongly believes that these organs do not belong to their daughter Christine, and we will establish through DNA findings that the Serra family's suspicions are correct. That this is not the enlarged heart of Christine, and this is not the bladder of Christine. The bladder also, by the way, apparently did not contain any alcohol inside the bladder. So you see, these are indications that there is something irregular, something dishonest about all these evidence that are being utilized in that or that are being shown during this preliminary investigation, and we hope and pray that eventually truth will prevail.
Thank you. What do you think happened, attorney, dun sa katawan ni Christine sa funeraria?
Sa punerarya, naniniwala ang pamilya de Serra nga when the body was left unguarded between 11 in the evening of January 1st until the following morning, 6 o'clock in the morning of January 2nd, the body of Christine was taken out of the funeral parlor and embalmed. Can you imagine a situation like this? A funeral parlor will embalm a body without the conformity of the family, and the embalmer can no longer be located. So we are wondering what he is afraid to testify to. Why he embalmed the body without the conformity of the family. And when did he embalm it? Under whose instructions? Dr. Sarmiento has admitted before PNP Chief Sinas that he was the one who directed that the body be embalmed. So Dr. Sarmiento has a lot to explain. We have a very unique situation here. Corporal Lopez is filing the motion to reinvestigate. He's still involved in the investigation of the case, but he has already been terminated from the investigation section of the Makati City Police Department. So we are really we really are trying to figure out what is happening here. We have Corporal Lopez in charge of this investigation, despite the fact that he has been relieved from the investigation division of the Makati City Police Department, together with Dr. Sarmiento, who has also been relieved. So we really have a problem situation here in the case, in the preliminary investigation, and we hope that we can sort this out. The Serra family will be conferring with their lawyers on what to do, especially with the DNA testing of the different organs, and what to do with present ongoing preliminary investigation before the city prosecutor Makati.
Sir, sabi niyo kahapon you are planning to exhume the body.
Come again?
Sabi niyo po kahapon plano niyo i-exhume yung body, yung katawan ni Christine. Ano
Yes. The family is now preparing a petition to exhume the body of Christine, because this is the only way we can verify for sure whether the DNA on her arms and legs will correspond with the DNA on the enlarged heart and the bladder. You see, this is the only way we can determine whether there was a switching of organs. This is a very serious offense. Whoever is responsible for switching the organs of Christine to conceal the drug use and whatever others that they want to conceal will be criminally liable together with whoever will be charged with this offense. So they are trying to determine, we are trying to determine through a DNA test what is the relationship of the body of Christine with these organs that are now found inside her. It's a very uh, disgusting situation to think that anyone could take away the organs of a person just to be able to conceal a crime. And if this, and the only way to determine this is by DNA testing. Perhaps we will source it from outside of the Philippines to make sure that it is accurate.